Ahoy, hoy, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the O Show. I'm O, and I'm here for your amusement. Okay, look, so I'm kind of behind right now on my Halloween Orphathon. However, I just saw this movie, and I was like, wait, hold on, I need to talk about this junk. So, you probably already seen the thumbnail. There's this movie called Slotherhouse, right? Not Slaughterhouse, Slotherhouse. Why? Because we are dealing with a killer sloth. So, like, one of my brothers, like, told me about this movie, like, earlier in the year. And I grew up on stupid crap movies. So I was like, oh, well, of course I gotta watch it. That's what I do. You know what? It was in the theater, I think, 1 or 2 days. And the weekend it came out, it was not playing in a theater near me. Okay? I thought that was weird. That was probably my first red flag. I don't know what that was about. But it wasn't playing by me. But it is now, right now, streaming on Hulu for all to see. Oh, y'all, like, let's talk about this movie. Alright, so this mess opens up with a sloth in the jungle of Panama. He gets attacked by an alligator over some water. Wait, not over. Well, the sloth is over water. There's an alligator. The alligator pulls it into the water. But then we see that the alligator comes up on its back. And there's 3 slashes on its stomach because I guess the sloth was like, not today, alligator. So this thing kills the alligator. Okay. However, it gets captured by some poachers who are nearby. And ends up being shipped here to the grand old United States. So we have a sorority house, and there is a new girl coming in named Emily, and the girl who I guess won last year, she's running again this year. Of course, that's the biatch of the movie. Her name is Brianna, because why not? Why everyone named Brianna like a bitch in these movies? Emily decides, well, actually, before we even get to that, she's in this mall, and there's a loose dog, and she catches this dog, and there's a guy there who's like, oh, you love animals? He's like, well, I can get you a sloth, because, you know, they make really nice exotic pets. Okay. And so he's like, well, here's my information, like, you know, give me a call if you want a sloth in your life. Alright, now, fast forward back. So she decides, well, maybe I'll get some votes if I get a cute little animal in this house. So she goes to get this sloth, but the sloth is not feeling the poacher guy who's like caring for it at the time. So he's dead. Don't know what happened to his body. She comes in looking for him, but he's nowhere to be found. But she sees the sloth, not in a cage or anything, just out in the open, just sitting there. So she decides to take this thing, right? Thief. And just runs out the place. There's animals on the loose and everything inside. Okay, so now we have a kidnapped sloth. But, you know, no one knows about it, so whatever. She gets back and, like, the house is all like, ooh, the sloth, ooh. Except one girl, she's like, no, you can take it back to the wild. Like, what the hell is your problem? Oh, Lord, what happened after that? So fast forward, the sloth starts killing people. We're going to get to it. And there's, of course, the showdown at the end. And the sloth is getting, like, stabbed with a big old, like, samurai sword. Beat with a paddle. Like, gunshots. Like, and this thing is still alive. Oh, God, like, okay. And then what it seems like it went back to Panama, because before it dies, but I guess it didn't die, but I guess we don't know. There just so happens to be a picture of Panama on the wall in this sorority house. Oh God! And then like a year later, these girls are outside now wanting to save the environment and these animals, and they're putting together some group called Fetch, which I don't even remember what it stood for. Something about something, animals in their habitats or something. And then, of course, Emily and Brianna, friends. Lord Jesus. Y'all, this movie is stupid. Now, here's the thing. I came in, like, I was not expecting the best. Like, it's fucking Sloth killing people, right? Okay. What are you gonna do with this? The animatronic of the Sloth, I thought was really good. Okay, like, they didn't have to put that much, like, work into it. Like, the thing is, like, this big. Like, you know, you hold it like a baby. It's constantly having, like, close-ups in this movie. So, the animatronic I thought was, like, okay, fine, it's pretty good. But this story, though, like, okay, when this thing comes into the sorority house, it, like, comes over to the girl's computer and just starts, like, moving the mouse and clickety-clacking and changing websites. How the hell does a sloth know how to work a computer? And then, it's, like, it's creating its own, like, okay, this movie is heavily, what is it? There's a social media page that's happening. It's not Instagram or Facebook, but it's like their version of whatever. And so they have this website that the girls are going on and taking their selfies, of course. And so this sloth, like, creates an account somewhere down the line, which I don't know how the hell that happened. It starts killing people because, one, it hates people. Two, it saw a picture of Emily with the guy who was supposed to, like, sell her the sloth, but then he dies. And by the way, his name was, like, Exotic. So, they took a picture of each other when she was at the mall when she first met him, and then the sloth sees this. So now the sloth is, like, pissed off at the world. Because he's thinking, like, why the hell are you, like, friends with this asshole guy? Yo, there is, like, this week. The time frame is really weird in this movie. There's a period coming up to the election of who's going to be the president of this sorority. And all these girls are just, like, disappearing and dying. But people are like, where's, like, Carla? You know, where's Stephanie? Where have you seen so-and-so? I don't know. She's been missing. Why the hell is there no, like, investigation going on? And, like, 10 girls just went missing within a week. And then you got this house mother who's pretty much a drunk, right? I mean, don't you just hate people who drink? I mean, they're just some slobs, right? People who drink alcohol are assholes. So look, this house mother's drunk the whole movie. She's walking around with these martinis, like, best job in the world, apparently. Half the time she's missing, like the electricity is going out. She's nowhere to be found. What the hell's the point of this house mother? You ain't even gonna be around. And why is campus security like, where are your girls? Like, are they being kidnapped? But life goes on in the sorority house, y'all. Like, they're just like, well, whatever. So we still got a president to elect. So just wow. Okay, what else? Y'all, okay, so you would think if you have a sloth as, like, the killer, you know, it'd be moving all slow. Like, I was waiting for a scene where someone to be, like, running around a room or a hallway, and they're just running and running, and then you just see the sloth behind it, like, slowly creeping, like, along to get them. It's just, like, if it's a sloth and it's slow, it should have just been doing, like, peekaboo kills, you know? Like, you're just walking, and all of a sudden, slash! Like, it's hiding behind a corner, because it can't go nowhere, and now you're dead. Like, something, right? And this movie's, like, PG-13, so there's not a lot of gore and stuff in it. But they got this sloth jumping and running and doing this killer teleporting that all killers do. You know how they're like here in 1 minute, and then you turn around and it just so happens to be behind you. Like, how the fuck did it get behind you? It was right here across the room a minute ago. Like, it's doing shit like that. Why though? It's a sloth. And then this thing is in a hospital at one point, killing a girl, and then in the very next scene, it's back at the house. But man, okay, you know what? I'm not telling this right because this movie's so dumb. Okay, the girl from the beginning who was like, "Ooh, you need to send it back to the wild. Ooh, it was a dangerous species." So once again, later in the movie, she's like, "I'm gonna take this thing back to the wild. Like, you should not have it in the house." It's broad daylight, and this chick gets hit by a car. Like, who is driving the car? I didn't see campus police, because apparently there's no campus police nowhere. Like, why is there not a murder investigation? Well, attempted murder. Who was driving the car? They didn't even say that. Did they even say who drove the car? I don't know, because it's stupid. So look, she gets hit by this car. They just take her to the hospital. And then the sloth realizes that she's in a hospital, so he uses a cell phone, boop, 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 gets the Maps app, and then gets into like a Ferrari. I don't know cars. It's probably a Ferrari. It's something like expensive and low. Gets into it, drives to the hospital. I'm talking about a sloth, mind you. Keep up. The sloth is in the car. How does it get to the pedals? I don't know. It's driving to the hospital. Somehow gets into the hospital with no one seeing. There's a sloth like crawling around on the floor. Ugh. Kills the girl. Wait, does she die? Yeah, she dies, right? Yeah, she does. Kills the girl. Then in the very next scene, the sloth is back at the house murdering another girl. How? How and why? Oh, God. Y'all, there's a part where, like, so the power goes out, right? I might have said that before. I don't know. I'm just all over the place with this movie because I can't. And, look, the power goes out, right? And then these girls, instead of like, well, you know, let's just go to bed because, you know, party's over. No, what do? They go into, like, this bathroom, which don't understand because it's dark, so I don't understand where these lights are coming from, but they can see perfectly in the bathroom. So they're all in the bathroom in the shower area. And I guess they're hazing. Like, there's these girls where they put a blindfold on them, and then the girls giggle and go, hee hee hee, and they go into this cold shower with their clothes on. Again, it's a PG-13 movie, so you ain't gonna get no boobies in this movie, which, Lord, it could have just been some boobies. It would have made it better. I'm just saying, for y'all to enjoy. But, look, these girls are giggling in the shower with blindfolds on and just walking into the cold water. And then they walk out the cold water going, tee-hee-hee-hee. And then they go and put the blindfold on the next girl. Is that what you girls do in showers? Y'all just put blindfolds on and just giggle in the cold water? Because the hell kind of hazing is that? They don't even know how to haze right. And so they get killed by the sloth who, like, cuts a wire and throws the wire down and it fries these girls in the shower. And then this fool gets on a cord and swings out like Tarzan. And now that I think about it, I think it was like one boy in this whole movie. Like, there might have been some boys that, well, okay, you know what, there's two boys. I don't understand how you have a sorority house and you don't see no boys anywhere, right? Like, there's a part in the beginning where this one girl, I guess the first kill that happens, I don't remember. But she pulls this guy away, and they go up to her room, and then she leaves him into a room. Well, she leaves him in a room, and then she goes into her room to get some condoms. And then the sloth, like, drugs her, because there's pills, and I don't want to talk about those pills, because it's a stupid part of the movie. But, what happened to the boy? Did he ever, like, come out the room? Like, they never show him come out and be like, hey, where's so-and-so? And then they could have, like, went around like a mystery, do some Scooby-Doo stuff, and, you know, find the body, and then it's like, oh no, there's a killer on the loose. They could have did that. They could have had all these girls die, and then they're just trying to solve the mystery, and it was the sloth the whole time. No, they didn't do all that. That would have been an easy movie to do, Orpheus. And then the only other boy is Emily's boyfriend. And I don't even know why he was even in the movie. Why did they even give him a part? He's hardly there, and when he's there, he's saying stupid stuff and doing stupid stuff, and he's boring. So I don't even know why he was there, but... Alright, you know, other than that, what else is there to say about this movie? Oh, you know what, y'all? There is this character. I don't remember her name because who cares? But, like, I guess she's supposed to be playing, like, the tomboy of the group because I guess there's always a tomboy in the group. And I don't know, like, what nationality this person is supposed to be, or are they playing a nationality in this movie? I don't know, she got, like, a weird accent. The way she act, and she's supposed to be all like, oh, God, like, if anyone needed to die, it should have been her, but they make her live, because I guess, like, we needed her in the end, or something. Did y'all see this movie? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all, I'm done. Like, that's enough. I've said too much already. That's pretty much this movie. It's all stupid. Like I said, like I get the joke, but they didn't utilize the joke. They just had this sloth just run around killing people. Oh my god. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below. Have you seen Slotherhouse? Have you even heard of Slotherhouse? Like I said, it went to the theaters for like 1 or 2 days. Like, what movie does that? But it's right now again on Hulu. It's streaming. It's there. Alright, so since this video is taking place during my October Halloween Orphathon, they're not doing shots right now. I'm letting my body recover with shots for the month. But if I did have to give this movie some shots, it's getting 1. Okay? 1. And you know why? Because the sloth was cute, and they did a good job with the animatronics. And other than that, this movie's fucking stupid. Again, don't go in like, yes, this is going to be the best movie ever. No, it's not. Okay? It's dumb. The story is dumb. And yeah, so, cheers. And, hopefully I will continue this Orphathon soon. Because I keep talking about these movies I'm going to talk about, but I haven't filmed yet. And then this happened. Stupid sloth. Alright, so y'all, I will catch y'all in the next video. So until then, TTFN.